Hi, my name is Miss Knowles, and I teach Algebra 1 and 2. A little bit about myself. This is my first year teaching at Thunderbird High School, but it is my sixth year teaching. I previously taught at Royal Palm Middle School for the last 5 years. I am also a Thunderbird alumni, and I am also the current girls basketball coach, and I've been the coach here for about 11 years. So here's the easiest way to get a hold of me. Through the phone, if you leave a voicemail throughout the day, I can get a back to you. The easiest way is going to be through email, and I can see that throughout the day and get a quick response to you. So here's both of the ways you can get a hold of me. So my office hours, I have posted outside of my room. The easiest one to come in for students would be during EOP on Wednesday mornings, and that starts at 8:20. But I am available usually every morning and afternoon after school. They'll just have to check my outside my door. I post my office hours weekly because there are occasions where I am not available. So the students should check those. Here's a daily class schedule. Every class period during a regular class time is 55 minutes long. And then on Wednesdays, they're 45 minutes long. So here's the grading policy for Algebra 1. So their assignments, which includes their homework, classwork, and bell work, is 25% of their grade. Now their homework is pretty much daily. There are occasions that they don't have homework. And I do give them a chance to start it in class. So that's 25%. Tests are 60% of their grade, and each test is worth about 100 points. There will be retest opportunities. They would have to do a corrective and a practice review and before they take the retest. Quizzes are 5% of their grade, and there's a one in every chapter. But there are no retakes available for those quizzes because it's such a small amount of their grade. They should be ready to take those. And then the final test, which will be at the end of the semester, will be 10% of their grade. For Algebra 2, it's slightly different. They do have daily classwork assignments, homework assignments as well. You must show all work to receive credit. So they do their homework assignments through Canvas, and they have to show work on a separate sheet of paper and turn that in to me. So 10 points are for the Canvas assignment and 10 points are for the work shown. 65% of their grade is tests. Okay, there will also be a retest opportunity if they do a corrective and a practice review, and they have to do that on their own time. And then quizzes are 10% of their grade, and there will be one every chapter as well. Late work policy. So any work submitted before the test will not have any late penalty. After you submit it or after the test, it will result in half credit. Now there are exceptions to that because of COVID. If they are out for a significant amount of time, they have to come to me and talk to me about it, and we can discuss full credit as well. So absences. So I have a Google Classroom for all of my classes. So all of the assignments for Algebra 1 would be available in Google Classroom, and they can either print those off or show work on a separate sheet of paper and then send a picture to me. If it's Algebra 2, the Canvas assignments are always available to them. And for all classes, Algebra 1 and 2, Google Classroom has videos available to them so that they can get the notes for that day, and it goes through their notes with them so that they don't miss out. All work must be shown on a separate sheet of paper for both classes and either emailed to me or turned in upon return to school. Don't forget that you can always check your students' grades through Parent View, and your student can also check their grades through Student View. I do update those pretty often, not every day, but at least 2 to 3 times a week. I do the best I can. So make sure you're monitoring grades and it has the assignments listed out. And if there's a discrepancy, they can always come and talk to me about it. And, I always tell them not to wait till the end of the semester to try and get caught up on their grades. So it lets them know through their progress throughout the semester as well. Like I said, I have a Google Classroom available to all classes. So if you want to look at your child's Google Classroom, you can also do that, have them pull it up, and you can see all of the assignments and videos that are available to them. Every day, the student should have a pencil or a pen. I prefer pencil. And then their Chromebook and a charger, and they should also have their math notes and their materials for class. So class rules, they have to arrive on time and be prepared to learn. follow directions, respect everyone just as they are, use technology appropriate, that includes their phones, and then complete all of their work. Okay. So a big one for me is their expectations while they're in class is that they always need to try their best. We can fix mistakes. Clean up after yourself. There's absolutely no cell phone use unless I give permission, and that could be for various reasons. No talking while I'm talking, and then when you are in your seat when the bell rings. So here's a list of consequences if they decide to break any of those rules that I have. The first offense is a student conference between me and them. And then we'll talk about a discipline for the second offense. The third offense, I'll be notifying you or a parent for a little bit of help. And then if they go past that, it's going to be dealt with administration. And I also reserve the right to skip any of those offenses depending on what happens in class. And like I said, if you have any questions, the easiest way to get a hold of me is through my email, because I can check that date or check that throughout the day and get right back to you. Otherwise, you can give me a call that I gave you at the beginning of the presentation. Thank you.